Yada obi bia sese ene so wajebre na wo hwe kanokre news. Yankopo onhyira papa pase ene no wojebre ene no ye bebo ne tewotewo na chese. Ya sorry eso Yankopo onya wokese. Na asamde akoso ewo Ukraine asamde akoso ewo Ukraine na eno ena US ede report aba Pentagon womo say omo pese omo boa Ukraine omo boa Ukraine na omo de akon bebre chese weapons ekoboa Ukraine ewo ho enti aten se eye good news pa ede ma Ukraine efo na enumo no so no Vladimir Putin say on step it down from omo name Ukraine for entokwa they are not going to step down. Na wo hwe Yemen Houthi so a omo pound chese Red Sea no so papa. This omo hu say chese ship bi betwem a logo anase Israel for banner ebo ho na chese ene na iso omo pra omo kuro papa enti no eno so ye ensema ekoso ewo eho. Enti Donald Trump so try say wode asumdue ebeba Putin ana say Russia ene Ukraine entemo ene Iran ene Israel ene Gaza enti Vladimir Putin ene Zelensky Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu ene Gaza for enti no Donald Trump wo bo ne ho modern papa na kamia say emu ayeden ede amano na Erade Nyankopon hira se ene so wajebre na wo hwe kanokre Erade Nyankopon onhira papa na mame nhyase emfa emfiri ha eno ena chese akodie bi a akoto Israel ama sojafo num ahwere wo mo enkwa ya ewo ewa enso eye asema eye ayrohosem ede akoma Israel for until no IDF issue fresh evacuation order for Gaza Khan Yunis area ni nyina no so edi adanse se ohwe entokwa na eto entwaye until no ama Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu watu kwan wako US ya woni US man pani ekodin ensawoso the one of the agenda ne say wo mo ebehwe se asumdue ebeba Gaza ho na Gaza for so at least omo ho bedwe omo no nya aduane pa ene nsuo pa anom and the other thing ne so say ebre bi baaye sade mu nyina munim no Gaza ho no President Donald Trump eka say in fact obema Palestine fo nyina ba bia kọ anti Saudi Arabia for mbegibia Egypt begibia na Arab nations around Middle East wono munjibi na sa Gaza hono omo nchechere no foforo omo chechere no foforo efe wu ba bia na opese wo ba Palestine for no later one no they can come and so yeah another agenda ama sa President Donald Trump and the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu meeting no akoso ewo ho enti no now I'm saying say one shot because some the buyer said Donald Trump ebe take control of Gaza no Arab nation for bebre sorry kasa ho ye kire koye ho meeting ade de na no wo mo suggest ya ne say or say omo ye asumdue na omo ma Palestine for enya wo state Palestinian state so I don't know what is going to happen ewo ho na sidia na meka sojafo enum bia na wo mu ewu ho no eno na papa bia wo hwa wanyini pa yi oye sha spiritual leader ewo Israel ho papa ya chese sa nipa 5 soldiers for ya omu ewuye wo no ohu ne say is the negligence of the Torah study ohu ne say Torah no ya Israel for ekenkan no sa Torah no Israel for na ja ekenkan enu nti na bia Nyankopon ayi nani ade afiri wo mo so a ama enipa num ya wo me soldier for no ahwere wo mo enkwa mourning the death of the dear soldiers who gave their lives for the people of Israel. Yusuf said that the Torah observant community is obligated to come to an account of why this trouble has come upon us, and perhaps it is nothing but the sin of neglecting the Torah. Israel for ya na se ahokyere na osu ne akwadanda bi ba wo mo so abon ne so mo hwehwe ma na che se obi hyema wo ye boni bi ana se ye fomsuo bi na che se o ko dwane akoto awurade no ma bompa ye nti papa yi se tora no mo neglect boni a che se aba Israelfo so na ama awurade de omo ahye atamfonsa edipa 5 sojafo young people omo ahwere omo nkwa ewo ho enti no minister says substantial chances of hostage ceasefire deal progress in talk. Israeli minister who sits in Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's security cabinet and was saying there is substantial chances a ceasefire will be agreed. Hamas want to change a few central matters. It is not simple, but there is progress. And he said Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu were to kwanya the US. Now only President Donald Trump say asumdue beba Gaza hono. Papa yi enso we part of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu cabinet no or say ceasefire no enya better sa we Hamas for na ene nyama wo mo ya ceasefire e betumi aba so but it's not easy like that. And the idea for so any Hezbollah for so omo makan in fact Hezbollah IDF Israel Defense Force omo kunkun bebre omo leaders bebre last year up to this year there no kwasem say Hezbollah for omo akaketu bi na omo aka no still na omo ni IDF for no ku gidigidi wo Lebanon ho a eno so enya asem ketua and the air strike in southern Lebanon yesterday no ku commander Hezbollah commander bia ono so ewo ho enti no Hezbollah for so da so ginam the said ye Yemen Houthi fonso agina mu dendende no amusu gina mu dendende pa ewo ho. Now Iran denies requesting meeting with US for nuclear talks. Iran did not request a meeting with United States to resume nuclear talks. Foreign Minister spokesperson and a workers assembly. And US President Donald Trump, Middle East Steve Witkoff said he would meet with Iranian diplomat next week. No, and Iran for Rebecca say they did not request say omoni US for ebedi and sawosubia ewo ho. And he said na ame kano Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu one US man penyi akwa akohia ye one main major emunhia mu ene say omode asomdwe ebeba Gaza eho. Na latest news abba eche say Russia minister ye transport minister bi nso wabone hutuo ekune ho ewo ne kaa mu wabone hutuo ya ekune ho wo ne kaa ma asemwe ya irehosem papa ya epie mu ewo ho irehosem pa papa wo hwa or very young man onyini bia sa ni nyina ne se Vladimir Putin esake no na se wo yi nadi efra dwumam na minim kwanya sansem we nyina but according to reports no investigation is still ongoing.
Hours later he was reportedly
investigation is still ongoing and the Russia investigation committee says former Russia transport minister Roman Sterovets has been found dead.
Major channels with links to the Russian security forces reported the cause of death as suicide, claiming the minister was found dead with gunshot wounds. The firearm, according to Russian media, was an award pistol issued to him in 2023 by the Ministry of Internal Affairs.
Unconfirmed reports suggest that he was killed using his own weapon. Pentagon, US, Donald Trump, omo de akwadie bebre de ebekwa support Ukraine for na omo ne Putin EDC because already no Vladimir Putin said he is not stepping down from the war. He is not stepping down. Donald Trump has said the US will send more weapons to Ukraine after announcement last week that Washington would stop some shipment for critical arms to Kyiv. Ukraine for
oligarchs and insiders since Vlad's invasion of Ukraine began. Many have died in
President Donald Trump also Putin 12 days. 12 days to say on na asumye emra enti no se ekwaba se US man penny use sa tactics na wo use ewo Iran ne dia na kire se wan hwa asem pa ebeba ewiase o use sa tactics na wan hwa asem ebeba wiase pa nti I'm hoping say enkoba ne sa I'm hoping say enkoba ne sa he was reportedly found dead in a car at his home ensema ekoso. Trump said yesterday that the U.S. will send more weapons to Ukraine for its defense against Russia. Independent those announced a campaign for Senate to the join a race that includes Sen, the Republic former governor who is running for a full term in the Senate. Until now, France President Emmanuel Macron and Susua on other European nations for so keka wom bom ya omo pese omo boa Ukraine na omo tumi ene Russia edi esie anti Ukraine for omo ate asem pa until North Korea president and so almost send more troops and more akwadie ede ekoma
who immediately called for a reduction in cargo bottlenecks and promised stability. Starovit's passing is the latest in a string of suspicious deaths of Russian officials, oligarchs, and insiders since Matt Vlad's invasion of Ukraine began. Many have died in reported suicides.
Na mame fa nko ensem foforo mu ena Iranian president Walker say Israel tried to assassinate me. And you know, Masoud Pezeshkian on also echrema Israel for a try say ombe assassinating no. Whether this is true or not, you know, obi enim ho asembia. And you know, and also yeah, and some so. And you know, ewiase enjoy ye. Ewiase enjoy ye. Enyema ekobasa. Enyema ekobasa pa enye asemketwa. Na Netanyahu nominate Trump for Nobel Peace Prize at White House meeting. Benjamin Netanyahu told Donald Trump that he would nominate him for the Nobel Prize, Peace Prize, as the two leaders meet for the first time since the U.S. launched strike on Iran nuclear program. And you know, I think say just a recognition. Pa so ena Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu what the US president a year peace prize US leader upbeat on Gaza ceasefire prospect but does not share any additional details. And you know eno eso ensema ekoso na eno na Macron so etu kwan edeko UK odeko UK and also on UK ekodi nkomo akwotwetwe adwene ha wa ombesi aboa one agenda ene se ombesi aboa Ukraine esi afa and also ensama ekoso ewo ho anti no nyankopo onhyira se dem di kankan no nyankopo onhyira pa se enne so woje bre na wo hwe kanokre news. Iran government said at least 1,060 people were killed in the war with Israel. And in Iran, for so they be almost say figure different figures and almost eba and almost 1,060 people Israel and woman talk no 1,060 and ewo ho and no and also and sama koso ewo ho enti no na mame fa unko Iran ho na Iran has not agreed to inspection or giving up enrichment, says Trump. Enti wo hwe si de US for eto sa banka basta yi edeko say omo nuclear site na we thought say eno ano no Iran for because reporter e ba na kire say si de enyaman esi koye ewo ho no na just say the Iran for akọ back Iran for entimi ensole enyina wo mo na subim and according to US president no or say Iran has not agreed to inspection or giving up enrichment and say ombekọ akọ inspect ho no nuclear site no Iran for enyin tumu the US president says he will not allow Tehran to resume its nuclear program adding Iranian officials want to meet with him. United States President Donald Trump has said Iran has not agreed to inspection of its nuclear program or to giving up enrichment uranium. And uranium na ọma kankanka wo munyai no Iran force wo mu enyai. Na ọmo nso emonsan empene ema ọmo embe expect saa ehọ no. Enti eno nso aye ensema ekoso. Now according to report no, the International Atomic Energy Agency no almost say they have pulled out its inspection from Iran as a stand-off deepening over their return to the country nuclear facility that were bombed by the US and Israel. And the International Atomic Energy Agency for also say omo free Iran. Ni nyina ne say Iran force to say omo ni US for eye kululu bia omo nta omo Iran for the chinti no omo ni omo enni nsawoso bia sa asem we ama nkrofo bebre ka ho nsem say International Atomic Energy Agency for entumi observe Iran for hu de Iran for ye wosuma se na omo ja ewiase ja Iran sa wan hwa Iran the few months and the best uranium for na sa build another nuclear weapon na no na be ye hu papa e de amawiase. The US and Israel say Iran was enriching uranium to build nuclear weapons. Iran denies wanting to produce a nuclear bomb, retaliating for years that a nuclear program has been for civilian use only. And it's answer moya na Iran for take mentiase. Wo ye nuclear weapon for civilian use. Na nuclear weapon civilian no mu use o mu de ye de baade. Nuclear weapon na for civilian use. It's never true. And you know, and also yensema Iran for air can almost say omo makwan emma sa International Atomic Agency fui Energy Agency fui embe ye nhwehwemu bia ewo ho enti eno so eye ensema in fact wildfire koso baby bebre jashehye koso papa eno so taki honom ne jashehye bia koso nya asem ketwa wo hwe nipa ewuo ne ntokwa koso wo wiase ma obi enka nkyerɛ ze Awurade Yesu Kristo oba o se wankasa no wo hu pa se niama enko normal te se de ekɔ normal ne biem wiase asɛ na sidie gogo ada mesechi ya no kan wo say asumdwe efri wiase asumdwe efri wiase papa Awurade Nyankopɔn wo hu ye mobo na wo moaye pa wo moaye enti eno so eye ensema ewo ho enti no na in other news no say Afghanistan for enche bia na Putin any Afghanistan for asumdua pamache say we recognize wo so Russia and first country omo recognize Afghanistan for say no Iran for so pam wo e de free wo ekuro so I don't know what is happening and Iran tells millions of Afghans to leave or face arrest and so we Iran kro na kromu for no bebre na no omo free Afghanistan. So what is happened that all of a sudden no Afghanistan for Iran for pam wo mo e de free wo mo ekuro so enti no eno so deportation bebra wo hwa enkrofo bebre chese wo mo hu ba bi kura wo mo fo mo timfa eno so ye nsema ekoso ewo ho Awurade Nyankopɔn wo mo aye pa Awurade Nyankopɔn wo mo aye Awurade Nyankopɔn ombo aye papa Mr. So we are new to the channel wadawoma na wa subscribe de ama me papa ewo dwumade so nche bia no na me de dwumade no aba na wieye enti we are nearly 500,000 of Afghans returned from Iran amid crackdown enti eno so ensema ekoso ewo ho enti Awurade Nyankopɔn onhyira wo se ene so woje bre na wo hwe Kanokore News. I'm all for it. Trump hopes Israel-Iran war is over. Support peace deal. I hope Trump said at a dinner held in attendance with US and Israeli leaders such as Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and US envoy Steve Witkoff and President Donald Trump eka say, I hope the war is over. Trump said at a dinner in attendance with US and Israel. Trump added he would love to remove tough US sanctions on Iran at the right time. I would love to be able at the right time keep this sanction off and give them a chance of rebuilding, because I've seen Iran build itself back in a peaceful manner, not go around saying death to America, death to USA, death to Israel, and they were doing, he said. And you know, Babadi Yankopon onshira opa, and you know, US man penny kase hope say asumdue ebeba Iran any US ntemu na enipa bebre so esusu say ohwe saa asumdue ya force peace Iran for retaliate omo prepare wo omo ho a omo be retaliate later ya sanso na Israel for so prepare enti ohwe asumdue ya Donald Trump de abeya kamia ye say konkon ho enti ne ye mompa ye say ya asumdue a ya asumdue ankasa na ede asumdue ebeba dwane kobia ye ba akopɛ always say dwane kobia ye ba akopɛ se ni nyina ne se ebedwane na yakoto Awurade Yesu Kristo ono nko a na se bibi ba wiase a obegye ye na wotwitwa agye ye afiri mu na kopon hwa se ne wogye bre na wo hwe kanokre.